8:46 in the morning, American Flight 11, flying at 440 miles an hour. This huge jet plane comes crashing into the North Tower. I hear this incredible explosion. Fire breaks on our floor, walls start collapsing around us. And I'm saying, God, if this building is going to go down, I'm never going to see my wife again. I'm never going to see that child that my wife is carrying. Someone from our floor rallies us. He says, we've got to beat this fire. We've got to get out of this place. So we start crawling and fighting our way to the fire, looking for the nearest stairwell. Thousands of people joining us on that stairwell. But we get to the 43rd or the 44th floor when I see these firemen, policemen going up as we are going down. We had no idea then that these men were, in a way, walking up to their death.
You can imagine.
Now we hear another explosion. This is the second plane crashing into the second tower. And I was going crazy, realizing for sure my wife is dead. What's life for me if my wife is not alive?
So you did get out, you got down.
Correct.
So now you're down on the ground floor, you're in the plaza.
Correct.
Now what happens?
I'm walking towards the South Tower.
And you thought your wife was in there?
Yes, I was very sure that she was there because she has to be at work at 8:40 every day.
Did you get there?
No, actually the ground starts shaking violently. The glass is shattering. I thought it was a bomb, but this was the South Tower imploding and going down. As the building is collapsing, there's people with me, and I'm huddled with them. And I felt God speak to me. In a very still voice, I felt God saying, it's going to be okay.
You heard the voice of God spoke to you.
I did not hear God speak to me in an audible way, but I felt God's inner voice speak to me and ask the people to pray with me.
What happened then?
We prayed for a few minutes, and I hear this roar, the ground shaking, I feel stuff fall on me. Dust, smoke all around me, could not breathe.
When the South Tower collapsed, it sort of took you with it, and you were buried in rubble and ash.
I was kind of resigned to my fate that I was going to die here. I realized I'm alive. I crawled my way around to realize that these people who had prayed with me, they did not make it. I see a red light flashing to the soot and the smoke. It's a flashing light coming out of an ambulance. And part of that ambulance was crushed, but the light was still flashing. So I'm on the streets of Manhattan. I can't even recognize it. It's like a war zone with debris and ash and dust.
Now you are a lone survivor, so to speak.
I'm thinking about my wife. It was just the most incredible trauma and pain to experience. The fear of the unknown, fear about my wife. And my cell phone rings for the very first time that day. I see my wife's caller ID, and I'm thinking this is not her. It's someone else calling me saying your wife is dead. But when I said hello, it's my wife. And she hears my voice loud and clear. But her first words were, "Babe, are you alive?"
Are you alive?
She thought I was dead, and I thought she was dead.
All right. So we're looking at a miracle right here.
Yes. And it was God that preserved and saved my life. It's proof to me that there is a God.